Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is part of the Crafted 3 Ways challenge. That essentially means that we had to create 3 home decor pieces that has to be made from the same material or maybe has the same theme. The host for this challenge is Kat from According to Kat, super sweet girl and very talented lady. Also, her co-host for this month is Casey from Coffee with My Sunshine, another wonderful girl and very talented. I'm gonna have both of their channels linked in my description box down below. Okay, I decided I'm gonna be working with bamboo skewers. So you can buy them anywhere, as you know, and they're very cheap. So I am taking a bamboo skewer and I'm cutting it in half and cutting also the sharp tip, and each piece I'm sanding a little bit just so the edges are not rough. After I'm done with that, I'm gonna just arrange them randomly and start gluing one across and then another one across again, and just creating a pattern. It doesn't have to be any particular pattern, just whatever seems nice for you, whatever looks good for you. I'm using a hot glue gun for this, but I'm sure you can use a spray adhesive or whatever you have on hand. I remember seeing something similar to this on a Target website, and I figured I can definitely make this way cheaper. So one thing that you want to do if you're using hot glue gun is to afterwards clean out all those little strings that are coming from the hot glue. As you can see over here, I made another one a little bit bigger and a little bit different. Now I'm using metallic gold spray paint and I'm giving it a good coat on both sides. Next, I'm taking this canvas 11 by 14 from Arteza that I had on hand, and the bigger piece I'm just hot gluing on it, and I'm creating kind of an art piece. Another thing that I wanted to add was a little bit of gold paint. I have this Arteza gold paint around the edges of this canvas because it seemed a little bit blank. And that's it. I consider this one project because it was a very, these two were very similar. I just showed you how you can use it in 2 different ways. But here it is on my stand that I made in one of my previous videos. I really think this is such a cute piece, decor piece that you can use it. I'll probably use it in my office, and I really like it. I like it in a gold. Recently I started really loving that color, but you can really use any color you'd like. If you're on a social media, please look for me. I am on Instagram, on Pinterest, and on a Facebook, and I would like to be friends with you. Okay, for my second project, I'm gonna take each skewer and I'm gonna cut it in 3 inches length. So after I cut it again, I sand the edges just a little bit. And the next thing I'm going to do is, using a hot glue gun again, I'm going to start creating triangles. So first I'm creating 1 triangle, hot gluing the edges like so. And you're going to see me over here just using little scissors to cut out just whatever was sticking out from the glue. Next, I'm going to be adding more pieces to the sides to create another triangle. And I don't know if I'm explaining it right, but if you are looking at this video, you're going to definitely see what I'm talking about. So I am adding just 2 more over here to create a triangle with the bottom of the first triangle that I already created. And then I'm going to use another piece to connect these 2 triangles. So it's like a pyramid. After this, I'm gonna continue and I'm gonna start doing the same, adding more triangles and connecting them to the original triangle, or connecting them to the pyramid. And I was doing that all the way around until I reached the shape that I really wanted. And after it was done, again, I cut out all the extra glue that was sticking out, but I also went around and added a little bit more to smooth it out. And after I spray painted with the same gold spray paint, metallic one, it actually looked like it was welded in. The corners were welded, and I really liked the way it looked like. And for this project, that was it. It was super simple to make, as you can see. And I really like how this turned out. You can make it as big as you want, or you can make a shape that you want. I love this piece. If you're new to my channel, my name is Jelena. I want to welcome you. I really hope you will decide to stick around, see some of my other videos. I really enjoy doing DIYs, and that's what I'm doing lately. So please give this video a thumbs up, click subscribe button and a notification bell next to it, and become part of my channel. Okay, let's go on to the third project. First, I soaked overnight some bamboo skewers, and then I put them in a pie pan or cheesecake pan to kind of bend them. And then after one day, they were ready to be taken out. They were completely dry, and as you can see, they are bent like this. Now I'm using just this empty container from yogurt, and I cut out a few pieces. I wasn't sure which one I'm going to use. So first I started using the lid as the bottom. I'm making a lantern, so it's easier for you guys to visualize. So first I'm using a hot glue, and I am attaching the pieces of skewers. So I'm first doing diagonally and then across from each other, just so I can make sure they're spaced out evenly. And then just adding more and more and more. After adding all the skewers, I decided it was time to spray paint this using the same color. And then I turn it upside down, and I'm cutting out a circle on the bottom. And that's where the candle will go, and that way I'll be able to change the battery if needed, and just turn it on and off the candle. I hot glued that on the bottom, and after that, I didn't show you this because it was so hard to film this, but I added 2 rows of nautical rope just to hide all that hot glue that was showing over there. But I really think this looks cute. Next, I'm cutting off the tip of the sharp tip of the skewers and making them kind of the same length so I can work on the top easily. This is the lid from the oatmeal, and I am putting it on top. Now I'll flip it upside down to work with it easily, and again hot gluing each separately, and it was a lengthy process, but it was so worth it. And that's gonna be my top. After that, again, I spray painted the lid, and this is how it looks like after it was spray painted. Next, I'm using these 2 paint. One was Venetian gold and the other one was, I believe, bronze. And I started kind of galvanizing it, but after the first coat, I didn't like it. It looked too red for me, so I'm using just adding a little bit of brown, and that kind of got the color and the effect that I really went for. I am doing that all over my lantern. Next, I am using the jute twine from the Dollar Tree, and first I'm putting it on the top of the lantern because I flipped it upside down to cover again some of the hot glue. So I did it twice around, and also I'm gonna do it on the bottom as well. And after that, the next thing to do was just to get a nautical rope, a little piece of it, and put it on the top of my lantern to create kind of a handle, I would say. And then after that was done, I was all done. This lantern was completely done, and I am so happy how it turned out. It was a little bit more complicated than what my projects usually are, but I am so happy how it turned out. I think it looks way more expensive than just 50 cents that I spent on these skewers, and I really hope you guys like it. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. It means a lot to me and helps my channel grow. And if you're new, please subscribe. I would love to have you. Tell me in the comments which one of these was your favorite. And don't forget to check out the description box where you're gonna find the playlist with all the participants, and you're gonna see their creations and what they came up with. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!